Welcome back to Deco Diva, your go-to channel for vintage home decor inspiration with a glamorous twist. Today, we're stepping inside the stunning world of Aerin Lauder, a style icon whose luxurious home blends modern elegance with old-world charm. If you're a fan of sophisticated spaces with timeless flair, you're in for a treat. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Deco Diva for more home tours, styling tips, and vintage finds. Hit that like button if you love timeless interiors, and drop us a comment with your favorite room or decor idea from today's tour. Now, let's walk through Aerin Lauder's luxe modern home and uncover how she mixes vintage pieces with contemporary sophistication. Prepare to be inspired by curated antiques, sumptuous textiles, and classic design motifs. As the granddaughter of Estée Lauder, Aerin carries a legacy steeped in beauty, fashion, and design. But she's carved her own path as a tastemaker and entrepreneur, with a home that reflects her refined yet approachable aesthetic. Her style philosophy merges heritage with modernity, blending family heirlooms and timeless silhouettes with fresh, airy elements. It's a design narrative rooted in emotion and personal history. Understanding Aerin's background gives us insight into why her interiors feel both nostalgic and refreshingly current. Her home tells a story, one of tradition, luxury, and effortless style. The moment you step into Aerin's home, you're greeted by a foyer that radiates understated glamour. A vintage French mirror hangs above a lacquered console, setting the tone for the rest of the space. Floral arrangements and soft lighting immediately welcome guests with warmth and sophistication. The entryway isn't just transitional, it's a statement. This area exemplifies Aerin's knack for combining vintage pieces with modern proportions. Clean lines meet ornate details in perfect balance. Aerin's living room is the heart of her home, a mix of cozy comfort and high design. Neutral tones lay the foundation, while rich textures and vintage accents create depth. Think velvet upholstery, lacquered coffee tables, and gilded frames, all anchored by a mid-century Murano chandelier. It's both curated and inviting. Each piece is selected with intention, creating an environment that feels luxurious yet lived in, a hallmark of timeless design. What truly sets Aerin's home apart is her use of vintage treasures with a story. From antique vases to Louis XVI chairs, every item carries history and meaning. She often sources pieces from European flea markets, estate sales, and auctions, choosing items that evoke emotion rather than follow trends. These curated finds not only add depth and texture but also reflect her personal journey, a living scrapbook of design moments. Art plays a pivotal role in Lauder's interiors. She mixes classical portraiture with contemporary works, creating a dialogue between past and present. In the living and dining rooms, you'll find large-scale paintings that anchor the space and spark conversation. Each piece is chosen to reflect personality and mood. Whether it's a soft abstract or a bold figurative piece, Aerin uses art to add drama, color, and a sense of sophistication to every room. The dining area is a masterclass in timeless refinement. A vintage dining table takes center stage, surrounded by upholstered chairs in neutral hues. Gold-rimmed dinnerware and crystal candlesticks echo old-world grandeur, while linen drapes and natural textures soften the look. Even the smallest elements, like a silver napkin ring or a floral centerpiece, are chosen to elevate the space without overpowering it. Aerin's kitchen is surprisingly relaxed yet stylish, showcasing a love for clean lines and timeless finishes. White marble countertops contrast with brushed brass hardware for a warm, lived-in glow. Open shelving displays vintage glassware and ceramic pieces, adding personality to this functional space. The color palette is soft and cohesive, promoting a sense of calm. Here, modern convenience meets vintage charm, the perfect balance for a contemporary entertainer with classic taste. Throughout the home, a palette of creams, taupes, and soft golds creates a cohesive and calming effect. Aerin uses neutrals not as a limitation but as a canvas. Layering textures, from mohair to silk, adds depth and visual interest without introducing chaos. It's neutral done right. The result is a timeless aesthetic that allows antiques and vintage accents to shine without competing for attention. Aerin's office is a creative sanctuary where vintage elegance meets modern purpose. An antique writing desk sits beside a sleek chaise lounge, ideal for reflection or reading. Books, floral prints, and personal mementos fill the shelves, a curated mix that inspires creativity and comfort. Even her desk accessories echo the past, with brass details and leather-bound notebooks bringing a touch of classic refinement to the workspace. The bedrooms in Aerin's home feel like luxurious retreats. Canopy beds, embroidered linens, and soft lighting create an atmosphere of quiet romance. Vintage nightstands and gilded mirrors add character, while plush rugs and velvet throw pillows invite you to relax. There's a restrained elegance here, nothing too flashy, yet every element speaks of comfort and classic beauty. Even the bathrooms in Aerin's home channel Old Hollywood glamour. Think marble vanities, gold fixtures, and vintage perfume bottles lining glass trays. A soft, muted palette makes the space feel like a serene spa, while crystal sconces and antique mirrors add just the right touch of opulence. It's a reminder that every room, no matter how utilitarian, can express timeless style. Step outside and the elegance continues. Aerin's patio and garden spaces feature vintage wrought iron furniture, terracotta pots, and climbing ivy. Cushions in soft florals and classic stripes bring in the signature Lauder look, fresh, feminine, and sophisticated. This is where old-world charm meets alfresco luxury, a space designed for gathering, entertaining, and simply enjoying the view. Lighting in Aerin's home goes beyond function, it's a form of self-expression. From crystal chandeliers to vintage lampshades, each piece is thoughtfully chosen. She uses lighting to create mood, add character, and highlight the textures and tones in every room. It's atmospheric and inviting. Whether it's a modern sconce beside a gilded mirror or a dramatic pendant over a dining table, lighting is central to her home's charm. Aerin's greatest talent lies in balancing the old with the new, creating a home that feels timeless yet fresh. It's not about recreating the past, but honoring it. She mixes vintage and modern pieces with such ease that they seem destined to be together. It's a lesson in design harmony. Her home isn't static or overly curated, it evolves, just like her style. And that's what makes it so enduringly beautiful. Want to recreate Aerin's look? Start by embracing neutrals and layering textures. Think velvet, linen, and antique wood. Incorporate a few vintage pieces that speak to you personally. An old mirror, a delicate porcelain vase, or even a thrifted chair can make a big impact. Don't forget lighting and florals, both are essential to creating that effortless vintage modern mix. Thank you so much for joining us on this tour of Aerin Lauder's luxe modern home. We hope you found inspiration in her timeless design and vintage elegance. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to Deco Diva, and comment below with your favorite vintage touch from Aerin's home. We love hearing what resonates with you. Until next time, keep decorating with passion and remember, timeless style never goes out of fashion. See you soon on Deco Diva.